Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Quick test the mic real quick. Alright. Hello internet. Wolfman Doom Gaming here, and welcome back to a new file of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is part of the game I've restarted the most, just because I haven't beaten it yet. I plan on beating it this time. I plan on beating it. And the reason I was doing a mic check is I hooked my VR back up and I had to move the mic somewhere else. And I remember when I put the mic in a weird spot, it didn't like it. But anyways, I'm still a little dead from last night. I told Sarah that in the message. I just posted that in the thing. I'm still not 100% for last night because I had way too many monsters, more than you probably should, medically speaking. I'm surprised I'm actually fairly okay right now. Stomach's not happy. Stomach's not happy at all, but I've been kind of in a haze all this morning, and I finally am starting to feel fairly okay to try and attempt this. And I just opened the window up because I hit a random key on my keyboard. Hold on. I'm going to close it real quick. Alright, we're back. Yeah, anyways, I had way too many monsters last night, and by late last night I was not feeling too hot. In the interest of not dying right now, I will not do that again because I put my body through a toll that it's still not happy with. Anyways, like I said, we are starting Breath of the Wild, brand spanking new. Before I go any further, we're going to. I think I can do it just yet. Oh, is that what I want? The HUD mode, I think. Yeah, I'll turn. Yeah. Yeah, so the interest of keeping the thing is a little bit different. We're going to put the HUD mode in Pro. It won't do too much. This will, I won't know what I have, but let's make it look a little more cleaner too.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Now the music might be too loud. I set the music volume to my original file. I went to Kakariko and I played the music there, and I adjusted to that. So I don't know if it's gonna be too loud or if it's gonna be just right. Right now it seems to be pretty good, and if some things are louder. The Elgato doesn't seem to capture audio 100% correctly sometimes. It captures it as just a blank state. I guess I want to say it doesn't really make much sense. Like audio in itself, it has many different volumes, and it's always adjusting and changing depending on where you are as a human. But according to the HDMI, even though it's capturing it, sometimes it doesn't quite come through 100% correctly, and that's why it's hard sometimes to have a game adjusted just right, because it's like where something might be too loud, something else might be too quiet. And if I turn it up and get louder, we might hit a spot where it blares you out. It's very inconsistent. It's very annoying. I found the perfect sound settings between 35 and 30 decibels. That's usually what I try and set most game volumes to. This is kind of going a little louder, but the game is also fairly quiet. There isn't like overworld music or hold on. It might be a little too loud, but you can hear it. Like I said, the game doesn't have much in terms of like overworld music, so it won't be anything obnoxious. I might
Hold the
adjust
Sheikah
it.
slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
And it sounds pretty good, Ace. I think it's just loud enough. I think it's maybe a little... Hold on. We have time to adjust. I just want to make sure it's not... But I can see the when I'm playing. I obviously can see everything on my computer screen. It has been that long since I played this game. When I think about it, it really hasn't been that long. Making sure it sounds good. Just still. Alright, it sounds pretty good to me. It sounds just loud enough that it's not going to overpower me. Obviously, you don't want the music to be, or anything, you want the sound to be louder than the streamer. It's kind of pointless at that point. So, we're still gonna, we're not gonna, like, take our time, but we're not gonna take our time with this. I don't want to take forever to try and beat this, 'cause I have already played it, and I don't know how long it's gonna be before I start to get bored. That's an actual problem that does happen. Burnout is a real thing for me. But we're gonna try and keep things rolling, hopefully pretty good. Oh, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Right? Another soul? Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who lived here alone for quite some time. I just realized he said lived here, and not said lives here. I don't notice that. I mean, obviously by now we all know this is King Romanov, and he's long since dead. We all know that by now, and just knowing that, it's interesting to read this, and he's like, oh, an old fool who has lived here. Not lives here, lived here. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? But answering a question with a question. That's fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to a legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. We are live. Hopefully Discord has put it in right, unless they're playing Alan Wake still. Ooh. The temple there long ago was a site of many sacred ceremonies. Hold on one second, make sure that the We Live thing is actually called Breath of the Wild and not Alan Wake. Okay, we're good. Okay, ever since it declined to kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mirror goes with its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if you may be at my service, or be of service. Can I take these? I want to take them, it's not okay. What are you doing? I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course. Although I'll need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. I have no facts actually back that up. I don't know if it's an actual thing or not. Taking this. I beg your pardon. I don't believe that I do believe that my baked apples. You can't just go and taking whatever you please. It ain't nailed down, I'm taking it. Forgive me. I couldn't resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. I've never actually had a baked apple. I don't know how they actually taste, in all fairness. That was a cool thing with this game the first time playing it, was learning everything and trying to figure out, you know, what did what. A little closer. I'm working on it. Having fun, alright?
Link.
What?
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
What map? There is no map. Oh, that map. Huh? Oh yeah, map, cool. That thing, when playing in pro mode, you have to use the landscape. So I was like, oh, I'm going that way. So it's like, okay, we're going to have to, you know, stuff like that, which is fine. I'd rather... Oop, a little too close. I'm cooking myself. Have a little more of a challenge. I didn't know if I should cook mushrooms. That was a total guess. There's a lot of things I do. I still don't know with this game. It's still... There's still a lot. There's like a real, like, mystery. I'm sure there's still things people don't know about it. I almost would guarantee it. It's like, yeah, you can go and data mine and look through all the data you want to and learn about what the game has hidden. But unless you know what you're looking for, you won't find everything that's hidden, and that's just the way it is. I'm sure there's some things that we don't know about. I would hope so, at least. You know? Yeah, it reminds me when I first started playing this game, and I was kind of hell-bent on finding secrets for it. I never did find anything. Nothing that seemed of interest anyways. Of course, you know, back when I first started doing all this, I wasn't even really used to streaming that much, so... My first time playing this. Alright. Where is I going? Hey. Yeah, that playing with the map, be a lot of me doing that, just like double checking things. Just to double check, it sounds good, right, Sarah? Does it sound too loud, too quiet? Like, how does it sound to you? All good? Alright. It's hard to tell, it really is, because, like, what looks loud to me and what's loud according to the stream are, like, almost two different things. Oops. There's times where it looks loud to me, and I'll listen to it, and it's but a whisper, and it's just like, what, how does, so... Just want to make sure, I don't want to things be uneven. Coming up. Come on, you can do it. You've been doing it all day, dog. Come on, you can do it. Really? Now you're gonna play old man. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna play for. I thought about doing the whole Great Plateau, but it's a rather long segment, and I still haven't had lunch yet. That's right, 1:30. Where does day go, man?
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Hope you stop telling me things that I don't really need to know that aren't really dire to the story, that I could hurry along a little more. You telling me that, you know, things have progressed 100 years and I already knew that is not at all helpful to the story. Just saying. Not trying to be rude. Bloop. 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 Bloop.
Oh!
Oh. My, it would seem we have quite an enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. Almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop the tower? I heard a voice! Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? I would, I don't know why the answer is yes. It's Zelda. I mean, I know he has amnesia, but like, let's see. Now this is unfortunate. I seem to cause sad that atrocity across, enshrouding the castle. My bad. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom to Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, a symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain the evil, just barely. There it festers, Building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do, just not right now. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs, with no way down. If you're trying to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish.
Ooh.
Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that'd be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? You're a liar. Come, let me show you something. I got it. Let me just say, see that thing over there? Go to that. Honestly, I actually could just run ahead and just go there anyways. I don't need exposition. I know what's going on. Watch, I can't open it. Like, you get to the temple and it's like, you must listen to the old man first. And I walk all the way back and talk to him. By the way, you see that temple over there? Go in there, get the treasure. Yee. You can say authenticated. Distilling rune. Rune has been distilled. Not to cut it short, I think we'll do each of the temples to get each of the powers. And it's far well end it for now. I'm still not 100% like I said. I was getting bored and I wanted to do something. It's a great plateau, the whole area. It's not a long section, but it's long enough, and I feel like doing the whole thing right now, even though I could very easily. I'm still haven't had lunch. I'm kind of hungry, and I was getting bored, like I said, and I just didn't think like what time it was, and you know, all that good stuff. That'd be a good, like, half an hour. I know it's not too long, but yeah, I might come back on later tonight, depending how I feel. I might. If not, obviously we'll start tomorrow, our evening streams. Skip it. And probably tomorrow we can probably get out the Great Plateau. I'll have more than enough time to do it. That's it. The new stream times during the week are between 6:30 and 7 until 8:30. It might run later depending on, you know, what's going on and all that good stuff. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it becomes more difficult to see what is right before your own eyes. However, that which once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. Or perhaps that's not true of everyone. Oh ho ho! The appearance of those towers in the wake and the making of the shrine. It's all connected to the Sheikah slate you carry in your hip there. Paraglider, please. It has been quite some time since I have seen the Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. A great power from their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. Their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it was said. It is interesting, however, to think that something like that is about all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are 3 more. Bring me the 3 treasures of one of those shrines, and I will give you the paraglider. I said treasure, but I never said there would be only 1 treasure. Whether or not 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? If I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. Always the best way to the area by looking from a high point. Let's see here. I'm way to the top of the tower again. Are you joking? Oh, I'm afraid not. But don't worry, I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Look at your map in your Sheikah slate.
Oh.
These blue icons, you recognize the caves where you awoke, trying to came from in the tower. You can travel to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. I've heard quite some time ago, but did not know if it actually works as such. It's the sweatshirt. That's a ruby. It's a ruby. Alright. Habba habba. Shabba doo doo. Do 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 beppo. Hi. Alright, now there's one in the mountains. I need the warm dabble to get that one. Just did that one. There's that one over there. There's one more. Kind of down around here somewhere. That's over there on the corner. Alright. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. And got it. Alright. Alright, I might try to stream a little longer because I might just do this shrine. I'm starting to not feel too good. Or just being hungry and just doing that stream yesterday. I mean, I'm glad I did, don't get me wrong. I'm glad I played for that long, but the toll that it's taken on my body is, it's not happy. Well, I shouldn't have had all that crap, really. That's what did me in. We'll do this shrine over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and, get out of here for a while. I know it's been a long stream. It's been maybe, what, 20 minutes? Maybe about half an hour. I know it's a short stream, and I apologize. But that's the other reason it was hard to play. I was just getting bored. I've been sitting around all morning and just not really doing much. And I know it's alive. Can I keep going, please? I know it's alive. Fool, it wants to kill me. I got it. I know. I'm going. But we have more than enough time to play this, so we're gonna try and beat this. Oh, we are gonna beat it. I'm trying to try because it's just we're not gonna beat ourselves all in one go. Skip. 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 Alright, it's the bomb one. It's the one I wanted. I think the last one in the mountains actually is like the one you have to do last regardless, because it's like the one you need to do when you have everything. Bye, Goody. What? You know. I never use a square bounce. I never saw a reason to. And besides, the square bombs don't roll. Obviously, there's never really a point to use them. But it's just like I'd rather have the round one because you can get momentum with it. You can throw it further, and if you can't throw it further, it will roll over to its target. Just like that. If I had a square bomb, that wouldn't have worked out too well. Oops. Alright, the right timing to it, everything, and I just got too excited. Alright, that didn't take too long. Let's go for the last, not the last, but the third shrine real quick. As we'll have all the powers, like I said originally, and that'll be where we're ending. Because that was even like 5 minutes there. That was like 3 minutes to do all that. Even getting to that shrine out there isn't that hard. It's just a matter of knocking the tree over and then climb up the mountain and you're there. So we'll do that. We'll get the third shrine and then the fourth one I need to get the warm doublet and I need the bass. That's weird. Why is it getting dark for? Wasn't it always perpetual daylight here, I thought? I'm serious. I thought it was like always like perpetual daylight here and it never got dark because if it turns to night, then that would mean that the yeah. I think it changes so you get off the Great Plateau and then it starts a day and night cycle. So if I do this, I'm a little bit confused. No? Alright. I swore it never changed. I thought it was always perpetual daylight on the Great Plateau until after you get off of it. I love the bums. Guys, so using them. I got pretty good at using them too. Like I said, I was playing this not that long ago, so I was a couple months ago. It was almost back like the start of summer. I think I was playing this. I could look at the past live stream, really wanted to see. It wasn't that long ago. I was playing my old original file, and I got the I got the bike thing, and it wasn't worth. Now I gotta see when I did that. Now I'm curious. Hold on. No, it wasn't that long ago I played this. It was a while ago, don't get me wrong. It was a good while ago, but it wasn't. Let's redo. I'm dumb. I have a playlist of it. I'm stupid. Hold on. Just give me a second. I had to look this up now. I know it wasn't that long ago I played this. To have it in a, yeah. Well, it doesn't actually say, does it? I'll have to look later. I know it wasn't that long ago. It was during the summer or during the start of the summer. It wasn't that long ago. I was playing my original file. I remember getting the bike thing that was not worth doing, but I did do it. I did do it. Like I say, I have that now. All that I do in that file is to do not the master quest. So that's not worth it either. I actually was looking into the master quest. I actually was curious about doing it, and what I read online is actually really not worth to do the master quest in this, because it's just a harder game. It doesn't really add any more of a challenge. It's just more annoying. I was really thinking of doing that. I really was considering, like, oh, let's give myself an extra challenge. I know the game pretty well. Let's make it a little more of a challenge. But it was just, they said like fighting is no longer an option. Like fighting is pointless. You know, you're better off just running, which I don't like running. So then it's kind of like, well, what's the point? When I first figured this out, well, one of the guys at work, I told him about it. He's like, "Oh man, I know how to get across that little gorge over there by that house." And I was like, "Oh well, I blew the tree up and it fell over the gap." And he's like, "Oh really?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, I don't know how else you would do it. The only way to be to get a running start, and hopefully you grab into the ledge in time, which I know is even possible to do. Is it? I don't know. I even gonna. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just to be stupid, we're gonna try that real quick. I don't think that works. I really don't think you have enough momentum to carry you across. I think it's you gotta. I'm gonna probably totally miss it, but we're gonna try. Oh shit. Probably would help if I jumped. Alright, one more time. No. There's no way. So you have to do that with the tree. You have to use the tree to get across. So I figured I wanted to, I was curious. I wanted to see if you actually could make it another way besides using the tree. I think the other way to, oh yeah, you could have gone. You could go down that way, and you could climb across. That would work. Yeah, that would. Now I want to try it to see how she actually would work. I'm just like trying ideas now. I know I'm not trying to waste time. I mean, I'm actually getting curious at this point. I thought of that idea, but like, was that the right idea, or was it something that wasn't intended? You know. Oops, that didn't work. I'm hiding. I can't reach him. He's a little too up there. Have a bomb. Ow. You got a lot of arrows. Now back before this was patched, this was like the main way to get a lot of arrows. But people had a little too many arrows, and Nintendo patched that out. Yes, I know. I know the game doesn't know I know, but I know, and it's just annoying. There we go. Like, I'm just curious at this point if there is another way to go, or if you had to go, if you had to use the log. Sarah, how did you do it? Did you use the log, or did you go this way? How did you get across originally? Do you remember? Like, I really am legitimately curious at this point. Is there more way to get across, or are you supposed to use the log? Inventory is full. That it is. Okay, drop. 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 Take. Take. I went to the frozen place. Oh, okay. You went a totally different way. Interesting. Alright. Let's see if this will work. I don't think it will. I think we'll run out of stamina before we even get over there, but... I'm just curious at this point if you can go both ways. It's just curiosity. There's no reason to do this other than I'm just curious at this point. Because I'm like... The game seems to be very much about making your own choices, and I was curious if, like, you actually could make your own choice, like how you went about it. Yeah, seems we'll make it there, no problem. Yeah. That is a viable way to of getting over. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Again, no point to knowing that, no real reason, but it just makes it's interesting to think that a player could take any way they wanted to. They could have gone up and around. They could have did what I did. They could have, you know. It's interesting. Hey guys. I remember this game first came out too. People were kind of oddly divided on the way to chop down a tree. Some people were like, "Oh man, you're supposed to use the axe. The axe gives you more wood." And some people were like, "No, you use the bombs. The bombs give you just the same amount of wood." And like, I'll use the bombs because they were about, you know, having an axe on me, and you can still chop down a tree even if you don't have an axe. So I never really understood that argument. It ended up being a thing, though. I don't know where I read that at, but I remember reading it back in the day. What you doing, weirdo? Yeah, you. I think he forgets I'm here sometimes. Oh, they're digging at the floor. What are you digging at the floor for? Yeah, you. What are you doing? Brat. He runs over like, I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm just like, what are you doing? Is that comfortable? What? Now you're gonna stare at me? You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Didn't know what you were doing. I do think that he does forget I'm here, and he starts doing things. I turn around, and he's just like, "Oh crap, he saw me." I do find it funny when I like get him to do anything, or I go to the bathroom, and I'll come back, and he's right in my spot. But that's not the funny thing, is that he'll be in my spot, but he'll be like the same exact position he was laying in when I left. I'm talking about my dog, by the way, for the people who don't know. I know you know Sarah, but people who'll be listening to this and be like, "What, you mean your kid, or you mean like your wife? What are we talking about?" And I'm talking about my dog. Like, I'll just find, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll come back, and he'll be in the same exact position, but he'll be in my spot, and it looks like he just kind of hovered over. It's the most bizarre thing. It's funny. Or I'll come home and he has all the blankets all like bunched up because he wants to be comfortable sleeping on them, and I'll catch him and he'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, I never cared. I don't care. Alright, we'll do this shrine, then we'll go ahead and call it for the time being. Make it at least a half an hour stream. For I know it's been like an hour already. I don't think it has been, but what do I know? Alright, this is obviously the magnesis one. Oh yeah, look at that timing. Yeah, it's a ledge chair. I was not paying attention. In case you couldn't tell. My brain saw something completely different. And there's a chest up there too. Alright, look at this go. I had the spear on. Whee! Hey, there it goes. I know. Alright, so we got all 3 runes. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. And I might be back later. I can't guarantee it, but I might be back on later. Of course, also in terms of the video, I'll be back, you know, regardless. Stream-wise, I'll be back on later. But video-wise, obviously, I'll be back when the next video airs. I still forget sometimes that, like, that's how this all works. I do forget about that. It's kind of funny. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying this so far. Like I said, I do plan on beating this. I won't get sidetracked with anything else, any other games. We're gonna keep playing this. I might play, I'll do other things or other people, like, but not all the time. You know, just if I have a friend who's like, hey, let's play this on the weekend, I'm like, yeah, sure, you know. But I don't want to get sidetracked with a whole nother series. We're gonna focus on this. I'm sure we'll have days where I'll dick around and won't want to do anything crazy and just get items and just, you know, which is fine. You know, it's what the game's about. It's not about trying to beat it. It's about exploring, about having fun, about figuring out the mystery, and yeah, beating it. But that's not all we're trying to do. And if I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna play the way I want to play. If I can't play the way I want to play, well, there's no point to playing. I am very particular how I play a game. You guys know that by now. Alright. All that being said, well, thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. In the next stream. Like I said too, stream times have been changed to between 6:30 and 7 till 8 and 8:30. Just because it's been harder on me to get home in time. So, alright. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.